Sisters Tammy Slaton shares new photos of swollen face and surgery scars after £15 £1,000. Tammy Slaton is sharing more photos from her recovery after skin removal surgery. Skin removal. On June 11, the £1,000 Sisters star posted on TikTok a series of photos from the hospital and her follow-up appointments after surgery. In the pictures, the 38-year-old's face is visibly swollen and covered in bandages. One of the snaps shows her looking into a mirror at her new look. In another video, Slaton is with her recovery nurse, bandaged on her face and arms. 2 days after the surgery, the pair went to have some fun with a visit to the Museum of Illusions and the Andy Warhol Museum in Pittsburgh. Slaton underwent her long-awaited skin removal surgery in January, and the 8-hour procedure was documented on the season finale of £1,000. Sisters this week. The reality star recently opened up to about the overwhelming emotions she felt after getting approved for the surgery amid her incredible weight loss journey. After 6 years and losing over 500 pounds, I was finally approved for surgery, she said. I worked really hard for this, and now it's here. I was just overwhelmed with excitement. I'm pretty sure it was noticeable on my face how immediately shocked and then overwhelmed with joy I was. Slaton, who underwent bariatric surgery in July 2022, traveled to Pittsburgh for her skin removal with plastic surgeon Drive. Peter Rubin at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. J. Although she spent years working toward this milestone, she admitted that she was more nervous about her skin removal than she was about undergoing bariatric surgery. I was really nervous for the skin removal surgery because I was really just kind of afraid of how I'm gonna feel looking at myself without the belly there. The night before my surgery, I was, like, seriously freaking terrified. Slaton underwent her skin removal surgery on Jan. She said. During the 8-hour procedure, doctors removed over 15 pounds of excess skin from her chin, arms and lower stomach. 18. Doctors told her that she was healing so well that she was able to leave Pittsburgh 4 days ahead of schedule. When she returned home, Slaton was greeted by her siblings Amy, Amanda, Misty, and Chris, who all praised how far she's come in her weight loss journey. "Oh my God, she looks great," Misty said on the show. "And we couldn't even get her to walk to the mailbox. When she started, she weighed 730 pounds. I mean, that's a couple people, not just one person. I am so proud of her, it's just unreal now she's lost 500 pounds. £1,000 Sisters Tammy Slaton reveals why she hated going out in public after skin removal surgery. Tammy Slaton from £1,000 Sisters feared stepping out in public even after getting her skin removal surgery for one heartbreaking reason. Tammy, last seen in £1,000 Sisters Season 7, has undergone a remarkable transformation. Over 500 pounds since her peak weight of 725 pounds. Journey began in 2022 with bariatric surgery, followed by intensive rehabilitation. By April 2024, Tammy reached a weight of 238 pounds, marking a significant milestone. January 2025, Tammy underwent skin removal surgery, removing over 15 pounds of excess skin. Her progress has inspired many, showcasing her dedication to health and personal growth. Tammy has started to open up about her recovery process after having her excrescence removed. Tammy recently shared a TikTok with the text, "TAMMY'S screen test, the Andy Warhol Museum." She wore a scarf, and her chin was covered with bandages. Tammy appeared confused in the video as she looked around, smiling, sometimes posing, or talking to someone behind the camera. Tammy explained what was really going on in the video in the caption. From the Andy Warhol Museum. Andy Warhol was one of the ones that created a stop-motion pictures. She wrote before adding that she was filming a stop-motion video. "I am dressed like that because I had skin removal surgery on my face." Tammy wrote that she was wearing her sister Amanda Halterman's scarf and had earmuffs on to keep herself warm. "I was not trying to make fun of nobody," Tammy shared after someone questioned her attire. She had a feeling someone was gonna say something like always. It appears Tammy was replying to someone who said, "Masha Allah sister," referring to her wearing the head covering. "That's not funny. I hated going out in public looking like this," she revealed. She explained the video was filmed in the middle of winter, and she was freaking freezing after getting her skin removed. What Tammy Slaton scolding fan means after skin removal surgery. Tammy's skin removal recovery brings both relief and ridicule. Excess skin became one of Tammy's biggest insecurities after her dramatic weight loss. She was well aware of how her turkey gobbler looked on TV and in social media photos. The skin around her legs made it difficult to walk upright and even bathe properly. Undergoing skin removal was not easy. It involved multiple surgeries that lasted several hours, and Tammy still has more procedures ahead. Recovery was also a challenge for the former YouTuber, both physically and emotionally. Tammy had her surgery in January 2025, when cold weather can make surgical scars more painful. Scar tissue often becomes more sensitive during winter, increasing discomfort. To protect herself, she wore scarves and earmuffs, knowing her new look might attract criticism. As expected, online trolls mocked her appearance. Tammy, however, was prepared. When she saw a hurtful comment from a fan, she fired back, making it clear she would not tolerate negativity about her transformation. Our take on Tammy Slaton opening up about post-surgery struggles. Tammy's honest moment deserves respect. 1,000-pound sisters star Tammy's post about her recovery shows a very real and honest side of her. In the TikTok she shared from the Andy Warhol Museum, she wore a scarf and bandages while still healing from surgery. Some people made fun of how she looked, but Tammy explained she was just trying to stay warm and didn't feel good about going out in public. Her response to criticism highlights how vulnerable healing can be in the public eye. Tammy's openness is brave, and it's a reminder that her transformation was an emotional battle, not just a physical change.